Hey guys, and welcome back to Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. I haven't said the full title in a while. So we're almost done with the game, I get the feeling, because we've only got the 30th and then the 31st. So I think we're gonna be done soon. That is, yeah, okay. So yeah, day 18, it's the 30th. I paid rent. And then I bought as much shit as I could, so we have no money. She'll have a roof over her head for another month. The sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. So let's read all the things to catch up on, because I didn't do this. Oh wait, there's a new one. I don't know why it was exclamation marked last time, and this time it wasn't. But let's get to the reading. Then Valhalla. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got there, I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. I can word things. We're getting so much free promotion! Surviving Glitch City, we've already read. Here we go. All the new articles. Grand Slam fighters crown new heavyweight champion. Oh, sorry. Not so small. Okay. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday. I can word things. Jjo 22. Jjo, like, almost the entirety of me streaming. Grand Champion yesterday with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous champion 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of those salvagers, Aki, whatever, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean's surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in Tanegashima Island in Japan. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws, so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard... The current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. Interesting. Alright, well, we've done all the shopping we possibly could. We might as well head right into work. Good evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Hmm? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously. Did you fuck? Oh my god, Jill. Men only get so happy after they've fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes of in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh god! Oh god, it's streaming, Chan. It's return of my... Oh my god. I can't not relate to her because I stream, but at the same time, I really do not relate to her. This is not at all the character I would say I identify as, but at the same time, I feel like I should. Today's... Nope, that's my boss voice. God, what was my voice for her? Hey, Lacey! Yep, it's her. It's her, and I don't remember what the voice was. Today's escapade will bring us to a familiar place, and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, Flat Bartender! If that's even your real name! Why are they all 8s? Hello there, fellow youngsters. God, the topical jokes. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Anyone going to the karaoke concert? Nope. Because I didn't have tea, so I couldn't do that. I do now, though. Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked! Oh my god, streaming Chan. Streaming Chan, no. Oops! I didn't read that. No doubt about it! That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable! Whatever. Just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you're here. Oh. God, now that I'm saying them both, yeah, their voices are way too similar. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here! Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. What was that song that she said Gil was singing? Let's listen to that. Shine something. Apparently we do not have that song. I bet if we had gotten tickets to the concert, we would have unlocked the song. Alright, there we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh boy, it's these guys. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Eh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here! Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. And we don't have to make it big because fucking we no longer have to pay our rent. But I will anyway because Betty seems like the type to want a big beer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One big beer for Betty, the Creep Twins. They're not really twins, but yeah, they definitely are a pair for the occasion. Right. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You You should have seen her, screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there, thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your co-worker. Holy shit, did he fuck? Is this gonna be the commentary of the whole night? You're making it too obvious, GIL. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment of... Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. GIL got some fuck. Apparently that is the plot today. Yep, apparently it is. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. Alright, so let's first make this bloom light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Aged, on the rocks, and mixed. Alright, so something non-alcoholic. No. Bleedy Jane. And he doesn't like bitter things. So that's an option, the Bleeding Jane. Blue Fairy. It's soft and sweet, so that's an option. Sour. No, he wouldn't like that. Sour, girly, and soft. Bubbly, classic, and bland. Sure, let's give him one of these. Yes? I mean, seems like the bland guy, so... Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters... What do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Are those all the women from Mambo number 5? One second, guys. I need to look up the lyrics to Mambo number 5. This is important to me. Number 5 lyrics. Alright. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita. Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita. Monica, Erica, back to Rita, Tina, Sandra, Mary, Jessica. So the only one that isn't from Mambo number 5 is Veronica. That's hilarious. I love that. I love that that was included. Because like any good 90s kid, I sang way too fucking much of that song. And I, you know, heard all of the different versions, like the Disney version and all of that other kind of stuff. God, that song was so huge when I was a kid. Just fucking everywhere. It was great. I still love it. And I love the Doki Doki video someone did with it. A little bit of Monica in my life. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo water waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. GIL? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Because he got some fuck! Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky! Sneaky! I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there? Ask her out sometime, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind, maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilim. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella's a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans in all but organs. Yeah, are you being a bit discriminatory, Jill? Your best friend, well, one of your best friends is a robot prostitute with the body of a child. 'Cause that's... Yay. Moving on. You've surely encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Alright, piano man, piano woman. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 3. On the box, mixed. And then we need piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged, mixed. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? Oh my god, did I get her drunk? I only gave her a big beer in the other one. Like, I didn't even make the other one big! I hate Laura. Oh my god. You what? She's gotta take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine! Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't, for the life of me, leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Like, it's, on one hand, it almost is sweet, but on the other hand, he is very clearly telling her she is emotionally unstable and needs help. Like, not in a, I'm your friend and I'm here for you, but in a, no, there's actually something wrong with you mentally, and I'm keeping you from being arrested. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh, yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come! Excuse me, are you sure? We will! Fine. We'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see ya then. Bye, Bill. Please come again.
Party? I'd love to go! But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the air with a party myself, so... Sorry.
You were not invited. You were really not invited. I'm gonna put my favorite TV show on. Shit! I passed my favorite TV show! There we go. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss.
Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. Just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty.
She wants something nasty. Well, of course, we gotta go with the bad touch. I'm tempted to get her drunk just so that she'll fucking... I don't know, is this nasty enough? Or should I get the promo drinks? Give her the Mars Blast? Because all of the promo drinks are usually described as awful. Give her a double Mars Blast? Alright. I don't give a fuck anymore, so... Double Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot give a double Mars Blast. I am so sorry, XT. The drink is too big. We can only give her a regular Mars Blast. Yep. 6. 1, 2, 4. 2. Spicy, manly, and strong. Bitter, promo, and bland. Bitter, manly, and strong. Wait, no. That's the most annoying thing. Spicy, promo, bland. I'm just looking at these to see if nasty actually comes up as a tag. I don't think it does. Bitter, strong. What's happening? What's happening is me deciding things. No. Okay, then. This should be fine, I think. In any case, I don't really care because it's streamer chan. But yeah, this shouldn't be a fucked up drink because one of these is enough to leave your face red, spicy, manly, and strong. That should be good. So we'll blend this and see what happens. It's not a bad touch, but it should be pretty good. Here.
This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, all right.
Okay, good call, XT.
And now, it's time to be a nice person and give you something nice.
Eh?
It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural for your own copy of my theme song.
No, thank you.
Don't be shy. Let me give you one.
I mean it. No, thank you.
Well, too late. It's already in your player.
That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it?
Magic!
That's bullshit.
Video editing magic!
Did you just hack into the music player?
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like.
Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come.
Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar just like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know.
Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated money to this Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks.
Oh well, anything interesting lately?
I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces.
Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
I was asking if there was any new stories.
This is not a newspaper, you know? Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service.
That's a big fat lie and you know it.
Shut up. Anime was a mistake.
But I said nothing. Oh, wait. But I said nothing.
God damn it. If anyone's wondering why the ghost or Anna has the voice of Waluigi, that's because one stream I was just like, fuck it, next character that shows up, I'm gonna give a 1920s stereotypical gangster voice, she? And unfortunately I played the little prologue thing, which was just about your first meeting with Anna. And that's why Anna is Waluigi. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mostly to myself. I get the feeling she's an important character, but she talks like that. I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that.
I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked.
He's so distracted, he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but...
Then I want to hear it!
Well, Kiramiki came yesterday again.
You're shitting me! You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time?
Well...
If I may interject.
You've been listening, boss?
The walls are pretty thin.
Oh.
Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her.
She did what?
Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair!
Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now.
Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you?
You're not wrong.
Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client?
Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl.
I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself.
I really doubt she'll come back again, though.
She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you?
Okay. Alright, a girly drink. Moon Blast to match with that Mars Blast we gave her. Yeah, we're just gonna blast Streaming Shan's socks off with these drinks. Ha! Ha ha! I feel bad. Alright, on the rocks and blended. There we go. Last time it was red, now it's pink. Here.
Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny.
Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you?
Eh?
Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good.
Are you hitting on me?
Am not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave. Pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. My TV is broken again. Anna, stop fucking with the TV. Another nuisance shows up. Bruh, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? Wanna know who it is? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. I'm not taking any chances. Oh, come on!
Bartender, you're making a lot of faces there.
It's nothing really.
Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support?
Hey, Joe. Inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck.
Wait, who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean.
Say, you're oddly calm today.
Well, I've been getting more sleep lately.
Thank God. Like, I still think you're kind of annoying and interesting, and I'm not sure how to feel about you. But at the same time, I'm so thankful you're actually sleeping, woman. 'Cause that you just, however annoying you may be, no one deserves the life you were leading.
That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die!
She is terrifying. And the fact that this is how not sleeping made her feel. Oh my god, get some help, child. Well, apparently you are, because you're sleeping now, so that's good. But get more help.
Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando.
Well, that's an efficient use of your time and resources. Huh.
But come on! I'm getting bored out of my ass here! Do something!
I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know.
Mind if I entertain you a bit then?
Boss?
You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here.
Alright.
Jill? By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Heh, grilled Gil.
Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Eh? Alright, we've already made it to the first save point of the day. Right, so we'll probably do our shift, and we seriously might finish the whole game if it's this quick to do all the days. But I'm going to take this moment while we're at an intermission, and I'm going to go grab a glass of water because I have to shout a lot at Screaming Chan, and I did not think Streaming Chan would be back. I really didn't. Shit! Okay, we're going to just pause this date. I didn't realize it would go on without me. Alright, I'm going to be back. I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to get water. Aha! I said I was going to get water, but I lied. I got fruit punch. How dare you need to drink? Indeed, indeed, XD. How dare I? Want one? No thanks. I don't smoke. Alright. I got a text from Alma. Boss! Alma and Gil didn't fuck.
Well, that's a bummer.
Apparently, yes. The theme of the day is Gil got some fuck. And that will be all we hear about. And this is the stream Canny's not here. I love it. She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl. And you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. It was a duck. Oh my god. All of Canny's duck fuck swearing has rubbed off on her husbando, and now he has fucked a duck. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. I said that sentence beautifully and correctly. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you! Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after the idol girl came yesterday again... Oh my god, did he sleep with Kuramiki? But she's dating her producer! I looked up her discography, and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god. You didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No. Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know. I just feel weird. Well, that's for the break. Let's go back. That's that for the break. Okay. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. No, no news. Only magical girl. Alright, I wanna hear Streaming Chan's theme song. Go, go, Streaming Chan. Oh god, it's this song. Alright, well, we won't be listening to that one on repeat. I wish the loading previews didn't take so long. There we go. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap! Did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil? You're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right... Eh? What? Nothing. That is very unusual for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And we'll give you some of that. Aged, mixed. 1 gut punch. Here. Gil got some fuck. Yes, he did, guys. Holy shit. Gil got some fuck. And apparently it's fuck that's so mind-blowing that everyone around him can tell just by looking at his face he got some fuck. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like this. Yup. Thank you, XT, for the cheer of 5 bits. Gil got some fuck. I didn't realize Streamlabs would censor fuck, especially since you only spelt it F-U-K-K-K-K-K-K. Is it because there's repeating K's and that's why they censored it? Not because it's fuck, but because it's the KKK? Huh. I might have to go play around with my Streamlabs settings to see if the alerts, like, what the... Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you so much for the cheer, XT. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilum tongues are designed to identify food using chemical components? Our tongues were designed with human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked, in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them. Huh. We just read about a giant fucking earthquake that destroyed the world, and now she's talking about a seismograph. There's gonna be an earthquake during the party. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all that stuff suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm right here now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Flavor, sweet. We've already done a Moon Blast and a Piano Woman today. Sparkle Star. The Sparkle Stars are pretty. I would drink that, except with no alcohol in them. Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same thing over and over. I've only ever had one significant conversation with an AI. If anyone remembers Cleverbot, which was not so clever, I had the most amazing conversation, and I actually wrote it down because it was so funny, and I have it saved on my Facebook somewhere. No idea where, and I'm not gonna dig through God knows how many posts to try to find it, because this is years ago. But AR are not real yet. Well, yeah, we have bots instead. But we usually refer to them as fucking AI. I don't know why. Perhaps they'll die. Haha! Rhyming! I know an old woman who swallowed a fly. God damn it. But yeah, it was pretty much like... I think Cleverbot asked me if I had a girlfriend, and I was like, no. And they're like, you should get one. I got mine cheap off the internet. And I was like, is your girlfriend a robot? And it went, no, my right hand isn't a robot. And I just died laughing because from the context of that conversation, Cleverbot said it bought its right hand off the internet and its right hand was its girlfriend. And I was like, well, nothing you say is gonna top that. Save that conversation and never did anything with them again. I never tried any of the other bots like EVBot or what else. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you right here, or you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps me when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, you flatter me! Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilum. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilum managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what I should take from this is, you love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. I feel like this is identical to whatever I made her last time. Last time we made her the Sparkle Star. 2, 1... Holy fuck, it is identical. Only the Sugar Rush, you don't age. Huh. Interesting. Too bad she's a lolly. Yeah. That's kind of part of the reason I don't apologize for giving her this grown woman whatever voice that I do with her. Because it makes me feel a little more comfortable talking about all of the sex stories. To have her have a very mature voice to counter the fact that she has the body of a fucking 10-year-old. Ugh. I just thought about it. Don't fuck kids. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsist problem got solved? Yup. All the reality crisis started the other day. Mama guardian. Call her mom. Nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I've never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! That's adorable. Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that.
Man, that Go-Go is a blast! Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee is too much of a prick. Go-Go is tired.
Give her a copy of Thus Spoke Zarathustra. I don't know what that is.
Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders!
Oh, fuck.
Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Cam girl!
You're not wrong, Dorothy. Oh, fiddlesticks.
What's your name, girl?
I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service.
Do you come here often?
Are you hitting on me? A philosophy book by Nietzsche. Fuck. A philosophy book by that guy? Okay. Fruit punch. Your sugary ways keep me sane.
Hey, Dorothy! I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate?
Sure! Sounds fun!
Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next?
Try the Sugar Rush!
Bartender! A Sugar Rush over here! Bartender!
Sorry, what?
Sugar Rush, please!
The last thing this girl needs is a Sugar Rush. Pronounce Nietzsche. But there's a Z. I fucking hate words. Oh yeah. So I saw a word I'd never seen before while I was reading something. And I was like, I tried to make a philosophy joke about nothing mattering, but it kind of fell flat. Aw. I'm sorry. My philosophy is a little weak. I know quite a bit of Plato, though. Mostly just because I took fucking Latin, and apparently learning about Greek and Roman history is more important than learning the language, which is how I got A's, because God, my Latin was shit. Wait, there was another class and another reason why I learned so much about Plato's The Cave and something. It was in college, not high school, I think. I don't know. Well, I learned a lot about the fucking cave. That is the one philosophical thing I will probably never be able to forget. Alright, so, mid this Sugar Rush. She was having she was having an existential crisis. Right, I was talking about word. So, the word, here, I'm gonna write it in chat because I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'd never seen that word before, but from the context clues, I gathered that it meant to criticize harshly. And I was correct, because I actually looked it up afterwards. And again, I have no idea how to pronounce that, which is how most of me learning words went. And so what I ended up deciding in my head when I first saw it and I was reading is lamb-basted. And I was like, that sounds delicious. Basted lamb. I have no idea if that's right though. Lambasted? Lambasted? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care, because most likely I'll never use it in a verbal conversation. But this is the reason why I say words wrong so often. because I just do not at all, like, have a verbal reference. Only a visual one. Lambasted? Is that really it? Alright, well, it sounds more like dinner than a criticism, but okay. Here.
Good choice, Dorothy!
Yay! No. God. Just give up, XT. And I feel so bad for Orm, because Orm keeps trying to correct how I say Brigitte's name, and I'm like, you're fighting a losing battle, man. Bridget, I don't fucking know. Lambasted. Huh, okay. So, what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan.
Yes?
No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name.
Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name.
What's your real name, then?
Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen.
Well, that's a nice name. Why can't you call yourself that? Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? Streaming Chen.
It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico-Chan.
Oh my god. Nico-Chan. Fucking jokes.
I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me to Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it.
Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Dolores Hayes? What? Dolores Hayes. I don't get it.
Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with a greater viewer numbers than usual. And so, I wanted to treat my loyal audience again.
Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey, here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Oh, honey, here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, stream girl.
That's me!
Google says Dolores Hayes was a famous Lolita. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, XT, for following up with the Google. I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement.
I have! But you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable.
Ugh. Oh, so he used the contract to...
Yup! He cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis.
What? That sounds so physically uncomfortable. Paper doesn't usually feel good rubbed into your skin, especially in sensitive places. And while I don't have one, I hear the penis is very sensitive. Okay then.
I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think it was the paper cuts all over his dick. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough.
That's the other reason. Like, ugh.
But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely.
I hear the penis is very sensitive. Yep, JoJo, 2018. Hell yeah.
Some people, seriously.
Ah, dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know that they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me.
Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat.
All right.
2 big beers, honey.
Lovely. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4. Yes. 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Yes. Next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. There we go. 2 big beers. Here.
Cheers!
Cheers! Alright. I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make makeshift underwear cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Underwater cover, not underwear cover. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the camera and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yup. Luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I surely would have died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance.
Wait! I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night?
Can I plug my services at the end of the night?
Sure!
Then count me in! I've got the perfect stories! Yay, translation errors. Was there... What did I do?
Let's be on our way then!
This is a good friendship. I'm glad these two have found each other.
Goodbye, bartender!
Bye, honey! Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa. Sex on a jacuzzi, not in a jacuzzi. Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
They left. A pair made in hell. Yeah. Well, this was translated from Japanese as far as I understand, so that happens. At least they looked like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss! Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place?
Here, Jill.
What's this?
A bonus. Today I got a taste of what kind of clients you had to deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow is the big day, so get ready.
Yes, Dill got some fug! Alright, my favorite way of saying fuck without saying fuck is definitely feck. F-E-C-K. Fick. Fickin' fick.
That goes for both of you.
Sweet, we made a lot of money. You have no new notifications or reminders. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true in a bountiful new year filled with health and joy. I'm gonna spend all of the money! I can't afford this. Oh, I'm just a little short. I can't afford this. And this. And this. Ooh. Fuck it! Alright, now we just have 600 bucks. Can't get the Pyramiki banner. Yay! So, where is this VR system? Oh, here's the cute little houses. No idea where the VR system is. Is this it? No, I feel like that's always been there. Huh. Oh well. Nothing new here. Thank you. Admin Chris. We wanted to stop the epic memeing for a while to just say thank you. Big thanks to each and every one of you who bought this game. Thank you for reaching up to this point into the game. Thanks for all your tweeting, all of your questioning through Tumblr, all of the emails, etc., etc. Even though we couldn't answer every single thing, we can't stress how much we appreciate all the messages we got. Thank you very much. The road was rocky, things weren't as smooth as we had hoped around the end of the development. We were even had some people actively trying to sabotage our work. But like Big Match John, we beat the odds and kicked out at 2. Okay, save. I will save in a moment. We're reading the thanks from the people who made the game. Thanks for reading through all of my nonsense. Hope it wasn't too heavy-handed. Let's fill the world with badass cuties. Oh, that's cute that they threw it in there. Let's go save. And let's see what's on the AE. The augmented eye is down for maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. Interesting. Alright. Well, that's it. There's nothing else to do. I guess we go. This might be it, guys. This might be the last part of the game. So, here we go. Saturday, December 31st. No. We gotta watch the gal.
Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you all right?
I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute.
Relax. Everything will be all right. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that will cheer you up.
Maybe.
I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work?
A hug?
A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it.
Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all of these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay.
Hello.
Gabby. Come in.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Val... Hey! You talk first.
No, well...
Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister.
What? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've ever heard of it. What did it say?
I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now.
Huh?
I figured I should read it with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it.
Alright then. Sorry.
Just that?
Yup.
Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back?
This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years of not talking to her, she sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Ugh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing?
Sorry, I remembered all those times my sister provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or the time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did, and you were confused all day long.
She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag.
Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion.
She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of a massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yup. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone.
Why?
Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her?
The nanomachine rejection ended up killing her, but they couldn't find out what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was just blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone, instead of just dying in her sleep.
Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here, I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can't apologize to you right now.
Jill?
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having had that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together?
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is to try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She didn't complain about chest pains. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her to death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been more mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly?
Well, have you ever heard of a message board called Danger You?
I have, yeah.
Well, truth is, I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad. More like dumbfounded.
Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
You were going to get married?
I don't think we ever took it that seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter?
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her. Which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Eh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of getting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We're quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Why did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I'm pausing to drink. Yeah, I kind of miss yesterday when it was about Gil got some fuck. This is serious grimdark, like, sad mood stuff. That's kind of relatable, because, like, I got through college, and my senior year, I realized that my whole life plan and what I was doing in college, I did not really enjoy. And that if I kept going on the path I was going to be miserable, and I was not going to be able to basically succeed. I was going to kill myself trying to be something I wasn't. And so I stopped. And I think a lot of people do, especially whose parents are kind of like, you need to have a plan from a young age. Because my dad used to come in when I was in high school and go, I know where I went wrong with your older sister. I didn't push her to have a plan, and now that she's in college, she just keeps, going around and doing whatever. So you need to have a plan. You need to have a career in mind. And that used to be what he would come in every once in a while during my last few years of college high school, to continuously tell me. I would like to point out that my sister, after doing a lot of global traveling, joined the Peace Corps, did some time with them, and now works in DC for like some sort of World Help Organization, and is dating a senator's aide, and they're actually about to get married. So congratulations to my sister. I think she's actually getting married in April, so it's coming up very soon. But yeah, so it's just, you can't go to your kids or your girlfriend or boyfriend or partner. I got pushed hard. My sister didn't get pushed at all. She turned out actually pursuing education. I'm glad for her. But yeah, being, whether it's a romantic partner or a child or just a friend, putting that pressure onto someone, and this is a theme we've seen in the game with like Norma and everything too, can just drive them up a creek without a paddle, and they go and they try to meet these expectations, and they try to do these things only to like have this moment where they're like, I can't do this and I don't want to do this, and it fucks with them a lot, because then it's just like, I've spent all of this time and money trying to be this thing which I'm not, and now I don't know what I want to be. More of the story: parents don't know shit, adults don't know any more than adults. Yeah. Like, I realize parents have the best intentions in mind when they do that kind of stuff, but it often can blow up in their faces, like, and just not work out the way they thought it would. But yeah, back to reading the story. Actually, I was really happy to have this break because Gabby's voice is killing my throat. Gabby, why? I won't ever, stupid, I already said that.
I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither of you had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything was just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Something sweet. Alright. That's an option. Happy. Does this one say happy? Yeah, it also says sweet, girly, and happy. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with the sugar rush. Grab this for a sec.
Oh, okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got to it. Never got around to it. That. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me. Say it to her.
That's a bit...
Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot! Why did you keep the secret for so long? Idiot! I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot! Hey, Jill. Promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
I can't do that. You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean all that stuff you said? That you'll look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Chill. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here now. I did not give her alcohol!
Right.
Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank?
Oh, yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better that she'd offer me an apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well... Oh no, we lost signal. That means we're about to get ghosted. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out that she knew how to use a cucumber. Holy shit. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in salad days later. Ugh! TMI, Jill! She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch?" Lenore! Please!
Jill?
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm at Claire's, actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
And this Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Of course. How else would she cover for me otherwise?
True. Will you go to her house afterwards?
To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so...
Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight?
Are you sure?
I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Hey, Sane! It is a chillax stream. Of a lot of serious mood talk. Because we are finally having our heart-to-heart with Gabby.
Sure, I'd love to stay with you.
Great. XT is here. Orm, I think, is still at work. Canny is driving to her parents' place. Because, Easter celebrations. Yee. But yeah, not a lot of people here. Probably in part because, it's the holiday weekend starting up. And so everyone's missing the dramatic conclusion. Yes, XT, you are no one. Just like that guy that blinded that Cyclops. Oh wait, that's nobody. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yup, he opened a second branch last year.
So he's looking to expand.
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in the Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries.
Only 2 people after stream playing some Overwatch if anyone wants to join. I might join for a game or 2. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy!"
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him.
You were thinking of playing more Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves does seem to be a lot of fun for you, so that's definitely awesome.
He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory.
Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they?
I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no.
I kind of have a goal to get legendary status before the team up. Nice! Awesome. Good luck with that.
I'm still on my sis's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were.
Okay, but rejecting your daughter because your friends are homophobic means you're just a shit person. I'm sorry. Fuck that mom.
To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter.
How did she react to her death?
Dunno. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did?
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce.
Yeah, no. If my friends are gonna be homophobic, it's... The only way I could see myself being friends with people who are homophobic is if I don't realize they're homophobic, which can happen because, you know, it's not something that comes up in a lot of casual conversations. You know, I hate gays, but BT dubs. But yeah, thankfully, the community I have been in and the people I've met have mostly been wonderful, accepting people who don't hold that kind of perspective. Although, probably my family does, considering we're a mix of Southern military, country, conservative, Christian kind of background. So, yeah. But my family is aware that I'm not, and they don't say anything about it. And they don't say anything about homosexuality around me, which is, I kind of think, the best I can ask for. By life for life. Hey, yes, I super support my gay, bi, pan, ace, and whatever the else you want to be friends. Except for pedophiliacs. No pedophilia. That I do not support. All the high fives. Yeah! They never got married, so there was no
proper divorce.
I've seen people argue that it is, and I want to murder those people. And I'm glad that I'm not the only one, because I've seen lots of posts. That's how I know it exists, is that there's posts of people being like, these people exist. Holy fuck no. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I very much agree that that is a disorder, not... Yeah, pedo should never be brought up in the same conversation. No. The fact that people have tried it just makes me so disgusted with humanity.
I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't shown up.
And saying you're a psych student, so you know the shit. It's part of the DSM-5 as a disorder. Yep. Yeah. No, it's very much something very wrong with you. Don't fuck kids. there's anything you can ever take away from anything I do, please let it be, don't fuck kids. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore. Thanks to you.
Shit, who's yellow? Whatever, we'll just go with a random voice. Huh. I thought there was gonna be a party. Oh wait, this is Alma. This is fucking Alma. I know that. Fucking, this is Alma.
Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here.
Alma, over here.
Party?
A small New Year's celebration. Wanna stay for it?
I don't want a kid to burden.
Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us some time to catch up, even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. Oh, we're getting the whiteout. I think that's it, guys. I think we finished the game. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is all that there is. Which actually kind of annoys me. There's so much more that was... What the fuck was going on with the ghosts? Anon! What? No! There was things with Anna! Also, this is making me highly question whether this was a Japanese game that got translated, because these are really not Japanese names. They got you good, Feck. Yup, they sure did. Because there's like all of this shit they were building up to. And like, what about those cosplayers who randomly came in? Or like, you're being haunted by a ghost in a girl's uniform with pants. And the fucking... What about Anna? What the fuck? And there was so much happening. With Alice Rabbit. And the White Knights. And Zaibatsu Corp. And Glitch City was going to hell. And Mayor Quincy. And there were people that were robots that looked like people. And not just Lilum people, but like doppelganger people. They put so much world building into it. And then they just left all of it alone. And they didn't answer that. What the fuck? Everyone who pre-ordered... I did not pre-order. I got this a long time ago. Itch.io. Huh. I wanted to see Stella again! She was my favorite! Mom, Dad, family, friends, and support. Thank you all for the support. This is for you. Aw, that's nice. But I'm angry still! Game... Thank you, Sane, for the cheer of 300 bits. We will never know the whiteouts. The salt pleases me. I'm glad the salt pleases you. I am very salty right now. Is it... Do I, like, have to play the game again and I'll, like, get after the credits ending? You know, when the whole world dissolves and everything's going to hell and me and Gabby are trying to survive the apocalypse? Is there, like, a second game where all of the information they gave me becomes relevant? There was so much going on! Did you have fun? I mean, I would have had more fun if you had fucking given me some closure or some answers. Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you, though? Oh, that's Jill talking to Gabby.
I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you, though?
She's that kind of person. Now, let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. Are we gonna get a cutscene? Are we gonna get a cute scene?
You're right. Good night, Jill.
Get it? Get it? Because it's cutscene, but I added an E, so it's cute scene. Sea of Thieves is about anarchy. It's all about the journey, like Sea of Thieves. We'll play more tomorrow. Good night. After all, I have a fancy fucking game system because I spent all of my money on it and I have no money saved up for the next month. Sea of Thieves is about social interactions. I saw that video you linked of social interactions. That was amazing. Gracias Peluche. Maybe this was translated from Spanish? Because some of those names, yeah, were pretty Spanish. Is that it, though? No cutscene, no screenshot, no CG, no nothing? The music's cut out. So this was 2016. It was very topical for 2 years ago. Oh. Saturday, February 25th? What? It's been like over a month. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up.
I'm having a good time.
See? Even Gabby is having fun. Relax a bit. I just got an achievement called Sisterly Bonding. So it turns out, I guess I got the sister love ending. And I'm okay with that because this is fucking adorable. There's Alma and Gabby braiding Jill's hair. This is cute. Yeah, whatever.
You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis.
I do? How?
You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you.
You're talking too much, Gabby. Aww.
It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time she bought her a shirt that...
You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what?
That had a pic of a cucumber on it.
Cucumber? Ow! Just, what are you doing with my hair? Jill gonna get some thick. I think she's not, actually. I think I got the feckless ending. Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously? So, I'm a bit like Lenore then.
No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as...
Ass. What that girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mess. I just meant she has a crush on Alma. I don't know if she does. Like, maybe it could have happened, but I feel like Jill was still kind of emotionally scarred from breaking up with Lenore, and so if the one she was most seemed to be into was Boss, Donna. With Alma, she seemed to respect the fact that Alma was straight, and so didn't really have her in her strike zone. But that's just my interpretation of it. Everyone else has their own view of the interactions and everything like that. That just means there's enough to share with both of you.
Share?
You're talking too much, Alma. Alright. Wait, we went back in time, because that was February 25th. Now we're January 15th. So, yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him that's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. Yeah, Alma is straight. She's one of the few people who it was definitely stated that she was straight, because when we first met her, I think we did talk, or there was some talk about Jill liking her, and, like, Alma played around being like, oh, why don't you just date me? And Jill was like, haha, yeah, right, you're straight as fuck. And Alma was like, yeah, but you could have gone along with the joke. So yeah, Alma is straight. Dorothy's pretty great. I like her attitude. I just have a lot of conflicting feelings about the fact that she's a lolly and a prostitute. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. Okay, so Dorothy... I just got an achievement called Dorothy Squishin, or something like that. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know? Just one of what? With just listening to one of your anecdotes? Anecdotes? Fucking, I know I'm not supposed to pronounce all of the letters. Fuck it. You told me about the Tijuana, I think. Neo-Tijuana thing. And now this? Don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take it that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Oh, shit. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to the same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Dorothy is delightful. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in the in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to her room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all of that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a truckin' truck to take her down. She was great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister. Shouldn't Becky? Honey, did you say something? I did not. Weird. I swear I heard someone call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're not the only one nearby that knows. You're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ball sack guy. I'm sorry, but that's not it. That's a little bit. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again,
Gil,
Oh, I got another achievement, and now for something completely different.
Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic.
But
And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spent setting up a useless farewell could have been used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are.
But I already know. They're in the control panel you made.
But I like talking about that control panel.
I'm proud of it. Boss is, I think, my favorite, along with Stella. Because, holy fuck, Boss. Although, oh my god, fucking GIL, you fucking dweeb.
Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine.
I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. Boss is great. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do.
You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him.
Yes, but...
We're leaving! Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, GIL.
You what?
You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Imoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled.
Imo who?
Little sister.
Then just say little sister.
Yeah, whatever. First up, Panama.
Here, you can now save heart data. I got achievement locked, please come again. Loading heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money. Thank you for playing. Alright, that's it. We did it. We fucking beat the game. Holy shit. Okay, so some of my concerns, yes, GIL, like, what we should take away from this stream, GIL got some fuck. Yeah, so a little bit of closure with the Anna situation. I guess it's that nanomachine ghost cloud theory or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of just thrown in there for the sake of it. I feel like Anna didn't really actually serve any purpose whatsoever in the story at all. And I thus further hate her character because why was she there? As a storyteller, I have a strong belief that if you're going to introduce major elements, they have to fit in and to build the story. Building a story is like building a Jenga tower. And you shouldn't have this, like, you're building it and then there's like fucking one block off to the side. That's not how you build a Jenga tower. You have to put all the blocks together. And yeah, not enough closure at all. So I feel like it's really weird that they had Anna there because she just didn't have a part to play. She was basically just cosmetically there, and she enabled a little bit of, oh, I'm going crazy feelings in Jill, which honestly weren't even that big on Jill. Jill was much more concerned with, like, without even feeling that, Jill would have been fine. Also, I wanted more Stella and, Say closure, especially Stella. Because, like, look, Stella was a main character. She should have gotten more closure. I get the feeling, though, that's because I didn't do the right drinks to add up to enough heart points for Stella or something. I don't know. I'll probably have to look up a game guide and see whether or not there was a scene I missed for Stella that if I made all of the perfect choices for drinks, I would have gotten. But yeah, so that was Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. It was cute. As someone who is older and already gone through college, I feel like I wasn't really the target audience. This was a story about how you have to be open and you have to realize, you know, this was a kind of guiding your way game. And I think that's really important in everything. It's just, I kind of am at the point where I'm past that point in my life. Ish. I'm still kind of figuring my shit out, but I've already gone through college. I'm not really influenced by my parents anymore, and there was a lot of heavy parental pushing kind of themes, especially coming up in today, and like with Norma and all these other little characters. And there's definitely, I think, a lot of really great themes this story went into. I just don't think personally I was the person that was really the best target for them. And so it didn't hit me as hard because I already kind of knew some of these lessons through my own life experiences. So I could relate, but it wasn't like an eye-opener. It was a trip. Actually, never mind. My throat is being itchy. The pollen is really bad. Oh, that sucks, Sane. See, I think it was a pretty good game. I hate to say this, but it was not one of my favorite games. Like, I enjoyed it. But I never was, like, super into it. I was never like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? Oh my god, I can't wait to play it again. I was more of just like, okay, I'm playing it. Oh, this is pretty fun. You know, the dialogue's funny and cute. So that's my one criticism. What are the options to play next? That is an excellent question. God, I have to figure that out. Because now that I'm not doing it on Patreon, I have to figure out how I want to set up getting people to determine what I'm going to play next. Most likely what I'm going to do is a straw poll. So I'm actually going to take a look at my games that I have up. Top cheers. No, Sane, we're not doing that. You would basically get to pick all the games forever. And we all know this. I kid. So I'm gonna make a straw poll. Alright. Next game? Question mark? So I'm gonna put Pinstripe, because Pinstripe previously won a poll to be the next game I play, but because it could only be played full screen and I didn't have a second monitor, I couldn't watch chat. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that, because I would have to literally choose between chat and the game, and I don't like doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in Discord. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook and my Tumblr, and also drop a link in the stream as soon as I finish making it. So let's see, Pinstripe. Now that I have two monitors, I can play it. Yomawari Night Alone. Fuck. Why do I have a Hatoful boyfriend? Oh yeah, you fuckers. You bought this for me. You brought this upon my life. Fuck it. No, I really don't want to do another lots of dialogue dating sim after having just done this game. I'll put it up another time, but not this time. I like to break it up. Like, if I have one game that's super dialogue-y, I like to play a different kind of game. Or, like, if I played a horror game, I like to not do immediately another horror game. So, not this time, saying maybe the next time. I'm sorry. Oh, Diva's got a lot of different emotes. She's got angry and sad. Alright, fucking, I don't know. Candle, because I don't remember what that game's about. And oh, that's from a streamer you follow? Oh, okay. It's cute. Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. Oh, she's got a lot of really cute Overwatch ones. That's 4. One more option. Silence. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. You know what, actually, let's go Psycho Pass. No, that's heavy dialogue one again. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'll go back to, you know what, if I dread out. There we go. It's because Capser is an Overwatch League player. He's super cool and chill. Nice. Create poll. Alright. So you guys who are here are going to get the first chance to vote. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. There you guys go. There's 5 different options. You can vote for multiple options. I will also go and drop that into the Discord, on my Facebook, on my Tumblr, and I'll drop a link when I upload this to YouTube as well. So everyone should be able to go find it and make a vote. And whatever is winning on Monday is what I will play. So you only have the weekend to vote for this. I need to do the thing after this weekend. And in other news, have a absolutely... Oh! Thank you, Sane, so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to XT Vengeance. XT now has grand access to all of the subscriber perks of nothing. Alright, well, thank you so much, Sane. You are too much. XT, you just got a subscription to my channel. You don't get a choice. Sane is a monster. She can't be stopped. But yeah, you guys can check out the poll. That'll be options. You were getting lemonade. Lemonade is nice. Sane bought you a subscription. But yes, so thank you so much everyone for watching, for this whole entire experience and game. Thank you so much everyone in chat, everyone who's just lurking. Thank you to everyone who has been watching the series on YouTube. Thank you to all of the people who cheer and who subscribe, and an extra big thank you to Sane, who buys everyone subscriptions and has been my top cheerer for like who knows how many weeks in a row. Lurkers, come fight me. No, don't fight the lurkers. They're fine. It's okay, lurkers. We like you just the way you are. I have no idea what any of those games are. Yeah! Just vote randomly. See, Pinstripe, I don't know how to describe it. Yomawari Night Alone and Dread Out or horror games. Sherlock Holmes The Devil's Daughter is more of a going around solving mysteries. And I don't even remember what Candle is. I just randomly picked it. I think it might be a point and click adventure because I got a bunch of those on like a big bundle sale. But yeah, I play a lot of little obscure kind of games. Puzzle game? Huh. Okay, is that what Pinstripe is? A puzzle game? That's right, it is a puzzle game. But yeah, so those are the different options. And thank you again to everyone. I hope you have a great weekend, and if you celebrate it, you have a wonderful Easter. I will see you all on Monday when we get to find out what new game I'm playing out of the options of Pinstripe, Yomawari Night Alone, Candle, Sherlock Holmes The Devil's Daughter, and Dread Out. Currently, we have Sherlock Holmes The Devil's Daughter winning with 1 vote. So, you guys have all weekend to do that. Thank you so much, everyone, and bye-bye! Bye, guys! Bye-bye!